And we're on to the final area of the home that I'm gonna put new flooring in. But this one is a big one. So here we are in the kitchen, and as you can see, this is going off to a quite a lengthy beginning. So I got a bit of a hammer drill here because I was not going to do the exact same thing that I did for the bathroom. The bathroom took ages to remove all this vinyl. So I ended up buying this hammering tool that made it so easy to remove the vinyl, which was a godsend actually, because yeah, that really gave me my hands calluses actually from doing the bathroom. But this was much better. So starting off with removing the vinyl, I'm actually doing a segment at a time. I'm not removing the whole vinyl from the whole kitchen because I'm working with heavy equipment like washing machine, the fridge. So I got to move things along, and I got a massive, not a wardrobe, what is it, a shelf on the sink side. But first, starting at this segment, which is the entrance to the kitchen, I'm gonna repair the side of the wall because it's not looking very nice at the bottom. So I've cut off around 10 centimeters worth of wallpaper, and then I'm gonna fill in the bottom with some filler, make it nice and flat, because where the skirting was, it just looked horrible. So gonna make it nice and solid, removing it with some chisels and then filling it in, and of course I'm drying it before I put on the filler. So you saw me do some cleaning and then using a hairdryer to dry the area before I actually fill it in. I've done around 2 layers of filler before sanding it down, and this is onto the next day now. So sanded it down slightly and then cutting off the wallpaper so it's exact 10 centimeters, so it won't even be noticeable because fitting it perfectly is that kind of result. So it'll look much neater because I'm gonna fit in a new fridge actually soon. So before I do that, might as well do the wallpaper, because I'm not actually planning to change this wallpaper in the kitchen, in the hallway, and the stairs. I'm gonna have this wallpaper. I don't have a problem with it. Besides having to repair some areas, I think it's pretty fine. I mean, I'm not very specific of how I want these areas to be, so it'll do. Finally, onto the first few planks. So pretty standard here. Just doing the first plank before I actually cut off the main, not the main bit, the cutaway, I suppose you would call it. But this is pretty repetitive from what you guys seen before, but I'm not gonna miss out on the kitchen because the result is actually fantastic. And I will eventually redo the countertops, but before we do that, I now have to join these 2 pieces with some super glue because there was very slight gaps there. So after applying the super glue, I used some sanded down top layer of the SPC LVT flooring just to fill them in. And now I'm gonna actually fill in some wallpaper areas that need some maintenance, and I'm cutting them out with little squares. I did actually remake this into a little jig, so because at the moment I'm just estimating the cut of the square, which wasn't very good, but eventually I'll show you guys how I made a little jig for wallpapering. It sounds a bit excessive for wallpaper maintenance, but wallpaper is that. And actually, you know what I didn't actually think before doing this? You can actually paint on top of wallpaper. I don't know why that never really occurred to me, but that is an option that I could do in the future. But for now, I'm just doing a few segments. Since I had to mix some wallpaper paste, I thought I'd do some multiple areas at least, not let that wallpaper paste go to waste. So now I'm on a staircase, and as you can see, this is where my bikes were previously stored before I made the shed downstairs outside. Because yeah, having the 2 bikes on the stairs was a nightmare getting through the door. But I got there in the end, and after making that shed and got a little deal with my downstairs landlord, I'm very happy with the arrangement that we have. And I think this shot was actually before I actually started the whole flooring process, but I thought I would include it since I'm working on the stairs. Oh no, I did have the flooring started here, but I think that was just the hallway and then the studio. And now it's finally time to finish off that hallway where I had a massive hole and where the closet was. So after putting all the plaster on, I'm gonna sand it down just so I could finish this wallpaper to match it all up. And on top of that wallpaper, I actually put a little frame with a picture. But let's sort this out first before we do anything on top decoration wise. And you can see my acrobatic skills leaning against the wall, kind of floating there because that's the stairs right underneath. But the wallpaper is a little bit excessive right now, which is why I have to trim it down so that it aligns with the existing wallpaper that is on the left side. And close all the doors and blow all the excess of that filler. It is filler, plaster, that's the word. Wallpapering finally with the wallpaper paste. We're going at around 4,000 speed here in the video, because it takes actually much longer than it looks in this video. And then you can see I'm trimming and squishing until I got a perfect seam that you won't even be able to notice that there is a seam there. And I like to put the wallpaper paste on both sides to make sure there's perfect contact between both of them to get a really, really solid join, connection, adherence. More trimming, more alignment. We will get back to the kitchen, but I need to show this off before we finish off the kitchen. In this episode, we will finish off the kitchen, so stay tuned if you want to see the final results. I am going to do something really cool with this hallway as well. I'm going to make a little platform for my cat. But back to the kitchen now, and joining those final seams. So super glue, dusted areas, what's it called, SPC flooring dust. Finally, we can move on to the proper boarding, and let's speed this up. But now we have to remove all the vinyl. But yeah, it just went so smoothly with that tool. So thankful for it. However, my neighbor was not very thankful for it because it made tremors for him downstairs. For me, it was quite cool. I was actually rather pleased. And Normie, he just loves walking about, chilling, doing his thing, rent-free. Free food. Oh god, this area. So this is, I believe, this is sewage for the water waste, for the washing machine waste. And I did concrete this in, but there was a little platform elevated. Not platform, there was like a little hill surrounding it. So I had to hammer it away so I can make it perfectly flat here. And filling in with filler. And I'm going to repeat the same process that I did for the kitchen. Not the kitchen, I am in the kitchen. For the bathroom. I'm going to put some blue masking tape on top of this filler. That is so that the filler doesn't stick to the new flooring that I'm putting on. In case I ever want to rip it out, which I doubt because this flooring is amazing, this new one. But I'd rather it not adhere, just in case. Maybe perhaps I need to replace one of the planks, for example. Here we go, continuing with the planks. And the door stopper, got to cut it away first. Mark out the hole. And of course I've got to go around the pipe. So I'm going to have to trim that. And let's do the hole for the door stopper. Fit it in. And now we've got to cut out that pipe. Here we go. And the other side of the pipe, and then we're gonna fit it in together Don't want any gaps around that pipe. And this is how I make those dust. So I could fill it in with super glue. And of course, I am staggering all of these. So they're not in a straight line like some cowboy builders do it. And just cleaning this area up. Filling it in, cleaning it up, repetitive. This is an area that no one will see anyway. This is more about sealing the area. Can't wait to do the rest of the kitchen. I'm going to do the countertops. I'm going to get a new oven and a new sink as well. I wonder if I'll need an extractor for the new oven. I'm planning to get an induction oven. And now we're really speeding things up. Final few planks along the edge. Rather tricky because I did not want a massive gap on the very last one, so got to be very, very precise how I cut. And this is the final result of the edge. I'm going to do a bit of siliconing to make sure there's no gaps. As I was fixing these, not fixing, just cleaning them. As I was taking the bottom off, one of the bushings, these are like soft, quite spongy bushings, completely broke. Don't know how. So the construction is like this: bushing, I'm not sure what this is, and then washer, and then bushing. So I printed one out of TPU for the other one. So let's see if this fits. So let's see the construction. So I think I'll have the TPU one on the top side to get rid of the old one. Yeah, that looks clear. Put the rubber one on that I just printed. Is it a bit tight? I think it might be a bit tight. I need the second print. Yeah. Oh no, it's a bit strange. Neither this. Why is that so tight? Oh, the other one is a bit wider. Damn it. The second one's dimensions are a bit off. Yeah, damn it. Okay, let's try again. So this is slightly larger. Fits perfectly. Next. Okay. What goes after? No, we need this one. That. And then we can put it reassemble now, I believe. There we go, done. I'm going to film every interaction that you do with this place because you're my inspector here.
Very, very nice.
You know, I found all this. I found the chairs like 2 days ago. Found this, found that, found the frames. I love these chairs. I haven't cleaned the second one yet, but this one I cleaned. And they go up and down as well.
Oh, I was going to say, can't you load? I Oh, they do the low
And they- and
cells
yeah.
with weight.